My brother, now be see, I know one right new song for you to make you think and happy. Waiting.
Open it up, pop all libations, and I'm gonna do Kwanzaa tribute to Kwanzaa.
I'm going to do a little opening. We're going to talk about, David's going to talk about some of the entrepreneurship, and then we're going to get into the candle.
Habari Gani. Okay, so for those of y'all that don't know, when I say Habari Gani, that means what's the word? And so you respond with what day of Kwanzaa it is. And so today is Ujamaa. So if I would say Habari Gani, you would say Ujamaa Habari Gani. So let's do that again. Habari Gani. Right on. Let's do it one more time. Habari Gani. Right on. Welcome, everybody, to Kheprw's 2025 Kwanzaa celebration. Yeah, let's give it up. Yes. Thank you for your patience. We're going to go ahead and get the program started today. Got a few different things that we want to, bring y'all into today as we, honor this day, honor this year, and honor our community. So, once again, let's give it up to our caterer, Flavor by Faith. Let's give it up for our vendors, all the way up and down the back on the stairs and the kitchenette, all of them. And give it up once again for all of you all as well for coming out here on this cold, cold day. My name is Chinyelu. I'm one of the young people at the Kheprw Institute. I'm going to be helping guide the presentation today. I won't hold y'all long. Basically, we're going to play y'all a little video just about some of the work that we've done this year. We're going to share a little presentation in honor of cooperative economics. We're going to begin our candle lighting ceremony. We're going to draw a raffle, and then we're going to get started with the concert. So if you haven't already, please, by the front desk, we've got a little bowl with some Post-it notes next to it. We got just one question for you to answer. Just go and write your answer, put your name in that bowl. You'll have the chance to win. We got some books that we're giving away. We got mugs that we're giving away. We got $50 gift certificates, one for each of the vendor tables. So if you're interested in any of that, please fill out the raffle. Make a donation. That's another way that you can enter. So to start, I'm going to have you all direct your attention screenward. We're going to play y'all a little video just about our year and how that went for us. And then I'm going to pass it over to my good friend Damon Tazia to talk a little bit about cooperative economics.
Thank you and celebrate the accomplishments of our Kheprw community to build abundance and resilience. All of Kheprw's work is fundamentally about intergenerational leadership development and community-based education, including looking back at 2025, we would like to thank you and celebrate the accomplishments of our Kheprw community to build abundance and resilience. All of Kheprw's work is fundamentally about intergenerational leadership development and community-based education, including our Alchemy Social Enterprise Accelerator, which focuses on supporting small businesses that serve our community. In October 2025, we launched our third Alchemy cohort of 30 entrepreneurs focused on launching cooperatives. When Diop and Mystery, two of Kheprw's family, had Azad and then Mizan, they knew that they were going to need to create an enriching, community-centered educational environment for them. They came together with Khalil and other parents and educators in our community to create the Early Growers Preschool Cooperative. Early Growers is a nature-based, whole child-focused, early childhood program. Nature provides us a baseline of engagement from whence we all come, and therefore keeps us grounded and centered around the most basic needs of our children.
Early Growers is also a space where we hope that families and children can come together, they can connect, they can learn, and they can grow.
Let love in and the soul gon' glow. Love from the fam, love from my lady, love from the land.
The preschool launched January 2025 and now provides affordable nature-based education for 7 3 to 5-year-olds in our neighborhood. This summer, we had 7 middle and high school students in our Next Generation Farmers Summer Camp who learned sustainable agriculture, caring for chickens, bees, and making pizza using food they grew.
I probably be shady, I probably be crazy. Love from the game when the fans yell your name. That's a different kind of love, but don't let it go to your brain.
My name is Alex Sangswangul. I'm the lead instructor and the camp director for the Next Generation Farmers Camp. And we're here working with these next generation farmers, these campers, for our camp experience for the summer. A big part of what we do, we always do an opening circle, so we come together in gratitude and check in with each other. We do a movement and warm-up routine together. Usually we have a story of the day that is related to our work of the day. And then we caretake for the land here. We have our 17-acre property here of Kheprw Institute, Octavia Butler's Visionary Campus. And we go with the campers and we water our garden beds. They help sow seeds, transplant the plants from our greenhouse into the garden beds. We maintain the garden beds through weeding and mulching and watering. And then we also harvest. We harvest from the beds and bring back the harvest here to prepare for a healthy lunch for the children.
Kheprw purchased and distributed over 100,000 pounds of produce, representing over $400,000 of economic investment in 18 small and socially disadvantaged local farmers as the administrator for Central Indiana's local Food Purchase Assistance USDA program.
My name is Denise Jamerson. I am a farmer by birth, so I've been in the farming arena for most of all my life. I am also have a background in banking and finance and advocacy and community work. My LFPA experience, I have been working with the program since its inception. When we found out that there was money set aside for basically BIPOC farmers and urban farmers to be able to distribute food, purchase food from the minority underserved farmers to distribute into underserved areas that are not normally served through the food bank or the food emergency network. This was an opportunity for, number one, to help the farmers and the BIPOC farmers, and number two, to be able to get food to the insecure areas that aren't normally served or, don't have the opportunity to get the food. And in working with Kheprw, I've worked with Kheprw over the years, and I'm fully aware of the awesome work that they do in the community and that they've been doing in the community in Central Indiana. When Kheprw did come on board as the lead agency for the LFPA project in the Central, it was a blessing, and it was just totally. I want to say it was a blessing, but I knew the work that they did, and I knew that they would knock it, that they would do an awesome job of being able to bring together the BIPOC and underserved farmers in the area, and also to be able to identify and serve the central areas in that are not normally served, because I knew that this was their cup of tea. This is what they do, and they do it very, very, very well.
So that's all we're going to show y'all for right now. But let's give it up for the producer of that video, Ira Mallory, who's here tonight. Yeah, shout out to Ira. And also, one more round of applause for us. You know, not like all of everybody in this room. You know, this community, because that's really what got all this done today. You know, everybody here is Kheprw. So, but yeah. So to kind of continue along that vein, I'm gonna pass the microphone to Damon Tazia. He's been helping to guide and steward some of the entrepreneurial development work that we've been doing this year. So he's gonna talk to y'all a little bit more about cooperative economics.
Hey, how's everybody doing? What's this loud? Good. I am Damon Tazia. I work with a lot of the entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs, cooperatives, et cetera, in the space at Kheprw. We are on our third cohort, which is Alchemy Cohort 3. Everybody raise their hand who's in the cohort that's here in the audience. Thank you. We had over about 35 participants that signed up, and we're going to actually ask a couple questions for the entrepreneurs in the space. Show of hands, business owners, entrepreneurs currently here today. Raise your hands. Good, community wealth. Any aspiring entrepreneurs? Aspiring entrepreneurs looking to set up, raise your hand. So one of the things that we're doing today, gracious of the KIF, our Kheprw Integrated Fund, is we're supporting the setup of 2 LLCs, nonprofits, co-ops, entrepreneurs today. So if you want to enter in that raffle, raise your hand and we'll come around. And we'll come around. Pick. Anybody else? Good. Thank you. Pick a number. Any other entrepreneurs looking to start? And there we go. Tess, you're already on the line. You're already in the group. If you're in the cohort, you can't. Any other aspiring entrepreneurs? Dom? We'll comp that, Dom. Good. Just a couple quick stats, and then I'll get into highlighting some of the entrepreneurs. We started the Alchemy process maybe 5 or so years ago. Then we shut down for COVID, and we started our second one after COVID. And since after COVID, we supported 50 entrepreneurs here and around central Indianapolis, entrepreneurs of different ethnicities, races, genders, et cetera. We've supported a lot of organizations, nonprofits. Some of the businesses are here today, upwards of 200K over the last couple of years, and we're looking to expand our KIF program to do that. Again, 800 participants have engaged, 120 new livable wage jobs, 30 public events hosted. Kheprw loves community and events. We do a gob of them. 25% increase in income. So those businesses that entered, they saw increase in their income. And then 85% of the businesses remained in business. Our cohort is open. We invite everybody to come. You can come we meet every Thursday. We start our second block in February. But if you want to see the curriculum, join the cohort, talk to some of the entrepreneurs in the space, you can go to alchemy.kheprw.org. That's alchemy.kheprw.org. In the interim, I'm going to pull up a couple entrepreneurs if they can all come up here and stand and talk about their company and share what they've learned in the cohort. So I'm going to give them 1 or 2 questions, then open it up to the audience if they have some questions there, and then we're going to pick the number of one of the 2 winners of the LLC. Sound like a plan? Sweet. So we're going to invite Miss Sherry up to talk about her organization and what she started. Why you here? Why'd you start the organization? And one thing that you learned or are learning in the cohort.
Hi, everybody. I am Sherry Sawyer, and I'm the founder and the coach for Poswell's Coaching, which is my business. I am a member of this cohort and have learned a lot of things, but one of the things I want to talk about is one of the first initial was to come up with a vision board. And so, you know, it was a chance for me to get out of my head into something visual by, you know, the things that I incorporated into the vision board were the concept and symbol of Sankofa, which is a symbol of a bird speaks to learning from the past as well as retrieving wisdom from the past into the present and future. My current, my client that I'm focusing on and feel compassion about is those of us who are 55 plus. I'm 70 years old, and through my own self-care, have I I've gotten to a point where I can share this knowledge, wisdom, and help a client, which would be a woman. Normally, it would be a woman that's 55 plus. And so the focus is on holistic health, health advocacy, and navigation of chronic illness and caregiving. And I know some of you may be a caregiver, and some of you may know what it's like to be a caregiver. So I just want to talk about a little bit, because we only have a little bit of time, because Damon told me we only have a minute and a half, that it also represents my legacy, my ancestors. I had a grandfather that had a cleaners on Indiana Avenue, or around Indiana Avenue. So I'm pulling from that as well. And so my goals are twofold. One is to create a wellness and practice that supports my clients to really rediscover their joy and purpose in life. It's since period of time that I've been involved, I've identified and can identify with my clients because of my experience. One, moving across country, chronic illness, taking care of my parents, those sorts of things. So I just want to also talk about, not only do I need to create my own practice and expand it, but it's also to collaborate with partners like Kheprw and other organizations in the community wellness space, that because we're all, at some point we need to have someone that can help us navigate and listen to us. So that's the foundation of my business. I'm exploring 2 avenues to build out my business, which is a co-op health model, and some of my colleagues are here, Tara and Zalalem as well. So we're taking time to intentionally see if we can bring forth culturally relevant, intentional healthcare. And so that's our focus, that's my aim. So I just want to say that if you know of anyone that is in the health and wellness field, or also if you just do a referral. And so I love referrals, so I have my cards here. So referrals, and I'm looking to build a robust health community here in Indy. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Sherry. She has a very beautiful vision board, and that's one of the exercises we did. A lot of the entrepreneurs in the cohort, they have other vision boards in the back if you want to check them out, and some of the business books that we studied. There's Sophia. Pass it to Rumbi. On you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rumbi Zaimatemachani, and I am the creative director at Rungano Redu. It's a Zimbabwean-based fashion house that focuses on handmade footwear and leather accessories, as well as brass jewelry. Our brand adopts the concept of Ubuntu, which means I am because we are. So a lot of our stuff is created to build the next person. Generational skills, taking those skills that we've learned from our ancestors and just bringing it into modern day times so that it suits the time period, but not giving away what our values and our traditions are. And so I think being at Kheprw, it was very interesting how I even got to Kheprw. I got to Kheprw through a friend when I think I came back the beginning of October, and she told me, why don't you come and see this creative space? So I got lucky enough to come to Kheprw, and it worked, actually. So I used to go to university here, so I went to college here at Marion, but I'm not based here. I've been flying back and forth for the past 15 years, but this time around I've decided to set up some real roots, and I think Kheprw has allowed me that opportunity to grow a new tribe in a new space. It's not a new space for me, but it just made me a new area of my life. And where I am today, when I came to college I was 16. I never finished high school. I went straight into college at 16, and most of my peers were 21 plus. But today it's just a new energy, a new time, so I'm learning a lot of how to build a new community in a place while still holding on to what I've got back home. And I'm enjoying it. Let's see what happens. And if you want to see my stuff, I've got a booth over there in the corner. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Rumbi does great, beautiful design, hand custom leather purses and handbags, as well as custom jewelry as well. It's really creative and super cool. We're going to invite Ashley Floyd to come up and talk about Girl Code.
Hello, my name is Ashley Floyd. My business is Girl Code Society. Just a little bit about me. This was created honestly through walking through my purpose and God giving me a vision. Originally, I had wanted to start. I want to try to make this quick. I know we only have a little time. So originally, I wanted to make. I've always wanted to build my own Girl Scout troop. I have two girls. I have a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old. And I was a troop leader for my oldest, but earlier this year, in February, I lost my job. I knew it was something that I knew I needed to leave. And so God will make you move if you do not move on your own. During that time, that's when I started dreaming again. He gave me a vision for this program, and he let me know that it was bigger than me. There are a lot of girls that are out here that do not have mentors, do not have a safe space, do not feel comfortable in their own home. So God literally gave me the blueprint for this program. My program focuses on mind, body, soul, social media awareness, financial literacy, and community service. My program, originally I was like, why another girl program? There's plenty of girl programs here in the city, but why not? There are plenty of girl groups that there's only so much capacity for each group. And so what happens to the rest of the girls that are out here? So I built this program, and my program is a little bit different. As I've been praying and meditating, it's evolved into something more than what I could have ever thought of. And I've learned a lot about myself. All of us have codes, life codes that have been built into us. They've been in us since we were born. And so my mission is to help each young girl realize their codes, what exactly they are, and so that they can live on that. They can build their future on that and build their legacy on that. It's important for us as a community, as older people, to pour back into them because they literally are our future. And if they don't have a strong foundation, then they'll be trying to figure it out for the rest of their lives. I wish I would have known what I've learned now back when I was younger and had this program. So right now, it's going to be 3 groups. The first group is the Legacy Dreamers. That's ages, from 1st grade to 4th grade. And the second group is Legacy Rising, that's from 5th to 8th. We have a pilot cohort that will be starting in June of 2026. And I will be having a fundraiser in April for it. So looking forward to just walking in God's purpose for my life. And from this program, it's taught me to be able to continue to walk in what I'm supposed to be doing. It's okay to think about, like with the vision boards. I had a meeting with Damon, and it's a great program. It's helped me help me build my program. Sorry.
Thanks, sir. Thank you, actually appreciate it. We got 2 more. We're gonna wrap up and then pick. We're gonna talk with Fernando from Nova Dream Space.
Hi, my name is Fernando, and
I'm Sofia Casanova.
And together we are
Nova Dream Space.
So when did we start Nova Dream Space? 2020. We're both artists. We both met at SAIC, and we have very similar sensitivities. So I think we came from a place of trying to elevate our artwork with not much resources, and trying to elevate some of the things that people find as waste, and turn it into something valuable.
So we use recycled materials, and we do that to show people that they matter by using materials that were discarded. People might consider to be trash. And a lot of the workshops that we teach, a lot of the community murals that we make are in some way related to sustainability and working together to basically build the world that we want to have. So it's been awesome also to be kind of looped in with Kheprw, because it's kind of already what we were envisioning for our business, what we want to build.
Yeah, Kheprw for me has given me a lot of energy. I love being around other creative people, other people that are trying to, that are entrepreneurs. And I think that's my time.
No, go ahead.
No.
So to let you know what we do offer to you, we do have a table back in the back where we're selling fine art, but we also teach workshops. We do art retreats. So if you have a group of people that you want to bring, and yes, and with our kids as well. So we do with kids as well, kids all the way up to seniors, any age. We do workshops, the retreats, murals as well, community murals. So we really do a lot. But yeah, thank you guys. And thank you, Damon, for letting us speak.
What's your handle?
So you can find us on Instagram at Nova Dreamspace, or we are also online, www.novadreamspace.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
They do a lot of great work in the community. I'm really inspired by that couple and all that they do. I'm going to hand it over to our last entrepreneur, who also happens to be a huge part of the Kheprw work. And this is Alvin. He's going to talk about his enterprise.
All right. Now let's give it up again for the folks. It's kind of scary to be up here and talk in front of everybody right now. So again, thanks, Mrs. Fair. Appreciate it. And also shout out to my mom. Thank you, Mom, and my brother, Alex. Let's shout them out. Shout out the moms, all the moms. So my name is Alvin Sangsuango. I've been a part of Kheprw Institute for almost 15 years now. Yeah, thank you. And I'm also one of the member owners of Scarabus Consulting. Scarabus Consulting, in its first iteration, was instrumental in starting Kheprw Institute in the early 2000s. And today our focus is on transferring the skills, experiences, and culture that Kheprw has built over the last 2 decades to other organizations and communities. And why is that important to us? Because we believe that by strengthening our friends and allies and community, that we can help create the kind of culture and world that we want to live in today. And we definitely can't do that by ourselves. So give yourselves a round of applause. So some of the areas that we do consulting work in is intergenerational leadership development, so working together across generations better, conflict transformation, embracing conflict as an opportunity for personal growth, for better collaboration and addressing it before it turns toxic. People-centered organizations. How do you put relationships, trust, and care at the foundation of the infrastructure and culture of your organization while still keeping it real with each other? Also, the art of the start, the idea of starting where you are with what you have and learning as you go and leaning into that kind of agency. Social enterprises, so creating and running social enterprises that develop people, create economic opportunity, and address critical needs in our community, like healthy food, affordable housing, stuff like that. And finally, systems thinking. How do you step back and look at the broader system? Who are the players? What are the relationships? In order to identify leverage points where the smallest amount of effort will lead to the greatest change that we're trying to bring about. And we do these things, again, through a wide array of experts from within Kheprw and our broader community, providing one-on-one consultations and coaching, custom workshops, training cohorts, and residency programs. And we have a special limited time offer for everyone in the audience tonight and on the Zoom. So get ready to pull out your smartphone. Go ahead and pull it out so you can write it down, or your notebook if you got that. So anyone who signs up before January 1st, we're going to provide a free 1-hour consultation, one-on-one consultation, $150 value, and 50% off your first consulting package. So to sign up, you can visit, and I'm going to spell it out twice so you get a chance to write it down, scarabus.com/Kwanzaa. That's SCARBYS.com/KWANZAA. One more time, SCARBYS.com/KWANZAA. And that'll take you to our website where you can book your session and make sure you lock in your 50% off discount as long as you sign up by January 1st. We are also looking for folks in our community that have unique skills and experiences that can contribute to our consulting work.
You left an A out.
Oh, I did?
Yeah,
The Kwanzaa.
spell that again.
Okay, thank you. S-C-A-R-B. Thank you. S-C-A-R-A-B-Y-S. Thank you. I practiced it too many times the wrong way. So we are looking for other folks who have experiences that could contribute to our consulting. So if you're interested in that, also sign up for one of those sessions and find me afterwards. We'd love to talk. And that is all. And I think Chinyelu wanted me to talk a little bit about our annual campaign too. So let's transition into that. So thank you very much, everyone who's given. So one of my other pieces I'm working on with other folks is helping support our annual campaign. And so far, we've raised over $11,000 from over 50 donations. So give yourselves a round of applause. So thanks, everyone who's given. And if you haven't yet, tonight's a great opportunity. So we do have special prizes for folks who give and for who have already given over at the front desk, which is where I'll be after this. So if you give a one-time donation of $50 or more, you can get a book. Well, we have a wide array of books, including Sweep of Stars by Maurice Broadus, who's in the audience tonight, local Afrofuturism author. And he'll even, I think, if you ask him nicely, sign it for you. As well as a number of other books, including Collective Courage by Dr. Jessica Gordon-Emhart, Mojo Rhythms by Cherie Renee Thomas, and Afrofuturism and World Order by Reynaldo Anderson. We also have Kheprw coffee mugs, too, if you'd prefer that. So come see us at the front, and if you've already donated, just come over. We'll verify that you did your donation. We'll give you your prize. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Alvin. And just again, in the spirit of cooperative economics, if everybody could give a round of applause for the entrepreneurs again. Thank you. Girl Code also has a booth. Another one of our entrepreneurs, Body by Jay, has a booth as well. For those who picked up a number to see if they're going to get assistance with the LLC, I'm about to pick 2 numbers out. If you got it, just say I or whatever. So, number 8. Yeah. Woo, we got one. One more. We don't have time. 13. Nobody has 13? 3. Woo, 3. 38. 38th Street. 38th Street. We want to appreciate y'all helping us celebrate cooperative economics, and I'm going to hand this back over to Chin.
Right on. So, whoops. All right. One more time for the entrepreneurs. So what we're about to do now is we're about to get into our candle lighting ceremony. Thank y'all for, sitting with us up to now. I'm going to invite my 2 very special guests, my father and my grandfather. They're going to come up here. They're going to talk a little bit about Kwanzaa, a little bit about cooperative economics. We're going to light a candle. We're going to draw some raffle winners, and then we're going to listen to some jazz music. So, yeah, your microphone is, pick that up. Thanks, Dad. Right on. So, I'll pass it to you first. Introduce yourself, too. Oh, man, Dad.
Sorry.
I can give it to me.
Well, I think you should go first. Habar Ghani, everybody, as we figure this out. Don't mind us going through our thing. I think you should go first. You go do the libations first. Working on it. Okay, you're going to do libations first. Libations. Got us some water?
No, I'm okay.
You want me to pour some?
Where's the planet? Anyway, before we get started, I'm Musa More Africa, and I wanted to start off by just saying that these few moments are about honoring our ancestors, remembering our ancestors. The reason why we are is because they were. They brought us to this point today that we are fortunate to be able to fellowship and be together. Got any kind of plan or anything?
I can go over there and think we got a planter in the corner. I can go over there. Well, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go to the planter.
You just leave the water here. So we're improvising. I'll wait till he gets the plan over here.
Well, we might as well share what we're trying to do.
And well, that's what I'm saying. We these moments are dedicated to remembering those who were here long before us, and some of those we never met, but we've heard the stories that other family members that were able to tell us about those who, for instance, those who raised your grandchildren, who raised you, who fed you, who educated you. So we want to honor those ancestors that each of us can remember. We want to honor them by pouring and saying libation. Libation. We also want to honor those ancestors who fought against injustice, fought against slavery. They never got a chance to see the days that we have of being able to come together as a group of all mindsets, all ages, all races. So we pour and say libation to those who.
Libation.
We also want to honor those who, you know, the ones who we have touched, that you can remember that touched you, that you touched them, that gave you information. Sometimes the information wouldn't be what you wanted to hear, but nevertheless they did it out of love. So we pour and say libations to those. We also want to honor those who were left on the shores of Africa and those who were lost after they had left the shores of Africa. And we also want to honor and pour libation for those who survived. So we pour and say libation. We also want to honor the future. And we have a huge future when I look at this room. And so we pour and say libation for the future. To our children, to our grandchildren, to our ancestors. Libations. Libations. Libations.
Round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. It's a true pleasure to see all of this people, all of you all here, all of us in this space, for a person who celebrated Kwanzaa for all 51 years of my life, and just remembering when it was just a few of us. It was so few of us we could pass the unity cup around and drink amongst it right here. We will not be doing that this evening, obviously, but just know that's where it's coming. It's grown, it's very big, and it's a pleasure to see and celebrate and be festive with you all. So my job or task, part of it for this, by the way, I'm Khalil Mo Africa, Kheprw board member, longtime family member, and most of you all's friend in this place, most of you all. But we're going to talk a little bit about the act, the lifestyle of Kwanzaa, and just, kind of the ceremonial aspect of why we're here. First of all, as you can see, we try to incorporate it. Hey, there's little people, but an intergenerational picture is very important because all this work is grounded, obviously, in intergenerational interactions. Elders, adults, young adults, children, those to come, those thinking about having children, all of it up in here. And so, first of all, again, another space to give yourself a round of applause if you're here with a child, a grandparent, uncle, cousin, or something very important. And I think instead of talking about me, talking about everything at Kwanzaa, though I could, and just wax poetically to everybody's bored and all that, I'll spare you out of today. But today is you all's favorite Kheprw Kwanzaa. And as you all know, I'm an educator, long-time teacher. And if you didn't know, Kheprw is also a learning organization. So you all will be participating today in our annual Kwanzaa trivia. So here we go. Here we go. Hopefully I get some young, I have already warned my young people you will be asked questions. So get ready while they already showed up. So let's go ahead and get started with a couple of questions. Feel free to raise your hand if you know the answer. If you don't, blurt it out. I know we have some know-it-alls in the room as well. I may or may not call on you. So first up, first question, true or false? Kwanzaa is Black Christmas. True or false? Same question last year. At least one person was paying attention. So, Damon, if it's not Black Christmas, from your interpretation, what is Kwanzaa then? It's what? Kwanzaa. Okay, all right. Kwanzaa. We argued about that we're not about to argue about that. It is not Kwanzaa. It's not. I did ask, you said that last year, though. It's not. Does anybody else want to take a stab at it or try? What is your interpretation of what? I've never heard of Kwanzaa either. Please, in the back. Hi. Does anybody disagree with that? I don't. That was perfect. In the word, thank you, Mrs. Fair. One word, community. Thank you. Anybody else want to contribute to Kwanzaa not being Black Christmas? Very good. And it's definitely not Kwanzaa. And just here's a fun fact that one of the reasons why it's celebrated at the end of the year is because it represents the harvest. And it is to represent your year-long accomplishments of implementing the values of Kwanzaa throughout the year. So that's why we do it at the end of the year. Next, true or false question. Kwanzaa was originated by the We organization on the East Coast of the United States. False. That was a trick question. I'm a teacher, so you are paying attention. So it wasn't the We organization, it was the Us organization, not on the East Coast, but on the West Coast. Very good. We're doing a great job. And I'm running out of questions. I only came with 2 questions for today. I'm just playing. Here we go. Next question. There are 8 principles of the Nguzo Saba. 8 principles. True or false? False. There are how many? 7. Let's go through them. The first one is Umoja, which means unity. Kujachagalia, self-determination. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Ujamaa, cooperative economics. Nia, purpose. Kaumba, creativity. Imani means very good. Job well done. Give yourself a round of applause. You're doing very well. And by the way, you win absolutely nothing, but just knowing today that you learned about and teaching your friends and peers and colleagues about Kwanzaa. I'd like to get a young person to talk. Kalima, what does cooperative economics or Ujamaa mean to you? And do you have an example you'd like to share? No, we didn't rehearse this.
Hi, everyone. Okay. So in my perspective, I see cooperative economics all around us. I'm wearing my mom's own earrings, which she makes and sets up vending. So in our community, the way we demonstrate cooperative economics is creating businesses and profiting off of one off of one another with reciprocal values of giving and taking, and just bettering our community with businesses. And yeah.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Are there any other young people in the place? Would you like to say any other young people in the place that would like to contribute or talk about or share perspective about Kwanzaa, cooperative economics, or anything like that? And then there's an opportunity for you to ask some questions and maybe some of the Kwanzaa and cooperative. No, there will not be questions. In fact, this is coming to an end, is it? Okay, Kwanzaa trivia is coming to an end. Pardon me. We need to end. We didn't. Okay, we're done. Okay, son, I'm getting off. All right, I'm done. You're not going to rush me off here, though. The Sandman is not coming. As far as my older people who know I'm talking about. But anyways, let me say this, is that one thing we didn't do correct, or at least I won't say correctly, but from a ceremonial perspective, typically you start ceremonies by the youngest person in the room. Again, another intergenerational connection. The youngest person in the room typically asks the oldest person in the room, do we have permission to start? So let us try to replicate that just in this moment, and I'm going to get off. We do the candle, and we're done, okay? So in this moment, are there any newborns? Or I would assume, I wonder if Mazan is the youngest. Is there anybody younger than 2? Is Mazan 2? Anybody here younger than 18 months? Then, okay, very good. M race. We're not even going to comment on it. This is your second one. I get it. Okay. Run it back. I got you. But typically, so Mazan, if you want a mystery, come up and bring Mazan. Yeah, we're going to bring you up here. And Mazan would come up, and I think my dad, at a dashing, charming, charismatic 83, is probably the oldest. Is he the oldest Miss Fair in the room? I think my dad. And then so she would ask permission, and the parent would help, permission to start. And, of course, the children look around aimlessly as if they have nothing going on. And we try to guide them through. And then he would give permission to say, yes, we can start. Thank you. Thank you for permission to start, Ms. Out. Yeah, we're good. Permission, very good. The last thing we want to do to end this, and usually the fan favorite, light our candles and say our Harambes, okay? And we light candles every night at Kwanzaa, and every night at home with your families or wherever you are. Take some time, get yourself a kinara, some candles, make it. Don't go buy it, make you one. You can put 3 2x4s together and drill holes. That's how we do it in it. Color candles, melt wax or whatever. Cut out some material, make yourself a mat, and every night have a conversation about the principles and what they mean just for your family, what they mean for you and your family. And every night, light a candle and talk about it and sit around. And we'll do one last thing at the end, and that'll be haram. And we'll allow, I think this is what Mama Lo wants to participate. You want to do this one, son? You want to at least light the candle? Does Muda want to come light a candle? Does anyone of the young people want to come light a candle? Where's he light? Why are they upstairs? They should have. I thought I asked you to get them down. I said, I didn't come down. We'll get them all down. Yeah, they should have been there. We got to hurry up. Okay, so she can light a candle. She don't need to. But I'm sure Zod wants to light a candle. And so how we light candles, we usually start with the black candle. The one in the middle is a unity candle. And then we go to the left side, we go to the green candle, and we reverse, go back to the red candle, green, red, so forth and so on. So 4, you would do 4. Well, we'll go ahead and get started, and hopefully some of the young people come down. As we light the candle, here they come. Come on, gentlemen. I asked you to get them down. Okay. They didn't want to come. Okay. You guys want to light a candle? No? Thank you. Thank you for being honest. So up first, the first candle we'll light is our black candle. Mama Lo, you light Umoja. Elias, you want to light a candle? All right, bet. And as we light it, we say Umoja, unity, to strive for and maintain. Thank you. Unity in our family, community, nation, and race. Very good. Next candle will be the green candle. No, you can. Are you going to light off that one? Okay. All right, Elias. No. They just want to play with the lighter. What do you mean? They just want to play with the lighter. You can use the candlelight. Go ahead, Elisha. The next, Azad, you want to light one? Next candle is Kuja Chagalia. Let's say it together. Kuja Chagalia. Self-determination. To speak for ourselves, define ourselves, create for ourselves instead of being spoken for, defined, created by others. All right. Good job, Azad. Thank you. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. To build and maintain our own communities together. And, well, keep reading.
Business and profit.
No, this one. This one.
Wait, which one?
To make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and solve them together. Thank you. You can read this one. Okay. Last one. Ujamaa. You gonna light it, Muda? Yeah, that one. Yeah. No, you can wait till next year. Yeah, now. Cooperative economics. Ujamaa, cooperative economics, to build and maintain our own stores and shops and businesses and profit from them together. Very good. Round of applause. Thank you, young people. Don't go away. One last thing. We end all of our ceremonies with a collective cadence, a collective response. Is called Harambe. And Harambe is a key Swahili term that means pull together. And how we do that, we put our right hands in the air, you make a fist. All right, and you pull it down. We do this 7 times. You say Harambe every time. On the last time, guess what you do? You hold it as long as you can. You hold your breath, because that symbolizes that we're going to continue to pull together forever together all the time. Excuse me. Watch out. Let Ira through. Get out the way. Excuse me. Okay, so on the count of 3, we're going to start off. You all get a start on the count of 3. You start Harambe. Hands in the air, right hand. Azad, right hand in the air. Very good. Make a fist. We go together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Harambe. 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 This is it. Harambe. Harambe. You got to hold your breath. Hold your breath. You ain't got no breath. You can't hold it. Good job.
Hey,
they're still going. Hey, job well done. Thank you all. Happy Kwanzaa to you. And now I pass the mic back to Chin Ye Lu.
Right on. Give it up one more time for the candle lighting and all our young people. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try to make this quick. I've got some names for those gift certificates for the vendors. Then we're going to get started with the band. And yeah, that'll be it for the night. So this gift certificate will be for our vendor up at the top of the stairs, Sakim Institute. And I might need some help identifying some of the winners. So this one says, is there a Pearls in here? Anyone named Pearls? Are you no? Okay. Pray for my family's businesses that my nieces have started. Does anybody remember writing that one? All right. We're going to keep it going. Okay. Tina Hampton. Right on, Miss Tina. Come get your card. All right. Next one we got. Oh, Sophia Casanova. You got one too. Right on. Thank you, Miss Tina. That's for you. Any one of the vendors except for you. Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Kennedy Walton. Come get it. So I should have mentioned this one's going to be for the bakers. That one's for the bakers. Yeah. Okay, next up, this one's going to be for Body by Jay, Miss Betty Lynch. So you can take that to this first booth right here. All righty, next up, we got, do we have an Ellie in here somewhere? Ellie, right on, Ellie. So this one is going to be good for the lady with all the purses and the jewelry. All righty, we just got 2 more of these. So for Nova Dream Space, we've got Mars. Is there a Mars here? Right on. Yeah, right on. Thank you very much. And then finally, okay, I'm having trouble reading the name on this one, but the card says, educating the community about the connection between education and health plus wealth. Does anybody remember writing that one down? The name looks like it starts with an R. That's you? Right on. So that's for Sip and Share Wines. So, yeah. All righty. And so thank you very much. That concludes our program for tonight. Enjoy the music. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Premium Blend. Give it up for them. Yeah, go around. Yeah, you're going to have to.
Is it on? All right, how's everybody doing this evening? Abarigani. So this is wonderful. It's like being in your own living room here. It's nice. And we're also entrepreneurs. We all started, we all have our own bands and play, and so you are also accentuating our economic development by being here. So we appreciate that. And we're just so glad to be here and share this music with y'all. This first tune was written by our bassist, Mr. Brandon Meeks. And it's cold and snowy outside, so this is called Under the Sun, so we can drift somewhere else warmer while we play this. So hope y'all enjoy it. That food must have kicked in. Y'all got the itis. That's all right. That means it's good. Let me introduce this band. Again, the composer of that song, Under the Sun, was written by Mr. Brandon Meeks on bass. Back there on drums, Mr. Richard Sleepy Floyd. He also was the founder of Inspire Creative Institute upstairs. So, get more information from him about that. This is a living, breathing, musical enrichment and mentorship space here. On keyboard, Mr. Stephen Jones. All right. And on guitar, Mr. Ryan Taylor. I'm Jared Thompson on tenor sax for Premium Blend. We're going to do a Ryan Taylor original. It's a favorite of mine. This is Alakaya. Almost did it. That was a tune that I wrote called The Village, so I thought that'd be very appropriate to play for today. Mr. Sleepy Floyd on drums, Brandon Meeks on the bass, Ryan Taylor on guitar, Stephen Jones on keyboards. Killing it, man. I'm Jared Thompson. We're going to do one more. It's one that I love playing it. These guys might be tired of it, but y'all ain't heard it yet. So this is a song by one of my favorite jazz artists ever, Mr. Roy Hargrove. So this is Roy Allen. Thank you all so much. Brandon Meeks on bass, Richard Sleepy Floyd on drums, Ryan Taylor on guitar, Stephen Jones on keys. I'm Jared Thompson on tenor sax. We're Premium Blend. You can find us at premiumblendindie.com, and that's also our handle for Instagram and all this social media stuff that we have to do. So thank you all for having us here, and thank you for inviting us into this wonderful warm space, and we will return the favor as well at some point. So every Thursday, we're at Parlor Public House at 600 East Ohio. So we'll see you at the first of the year. Thank you.
One more time for Premium Blend, everybody. Yeah, right on, right on. Well, it is just about 8 o'clock, which means you don't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. So thank y'all so much for joining us. Yeah, we'll see y'all in 2026. Happy New Year, happy Kwanzaa, happy Ujamaa.
Perfect, thank you. Steven, let's get a picture together if you don't mind.